Greetings. I want to encourage you to learn to believe in the creative power that is within you that you can definitely use to achieve your every desire by practicing visualization morning, noon, and night. Therefore, if what I'm going to share with you, if you will only believe it and put it to practice, that's the only how you would know that what I'm sharing with you is the truth. And the reason why I'm emphasizing that is because most people in the Caribbean and people who have a religious and superstitious mentality, they believe that they would open up themselves to demons if they meditate. And so the whole church system has brainwashed the people not to believe in meditation, because they tell them when they meditate that they open up themselves for demons. Okay? And that is why I'm going to actually go into the Bible and show you where the Bible is teaching you exactly what I am saying. But first of all, let me lay the foundation. You have to know and believe that the Bible is a book of mind science. And if you have any common sense at all, you would know that if you disagree with me, that it ought to first be mental. It starts in your mind. Even if you agree with me, it's the same thing. Even if you just say, well, let me ignore he. Your action is the expression of a thought. So we are living in a mental universe and all is mind. Also, if you have any common sense at all, you will know that no book can be written and it wasn't forced a thought or forced an idea or forced imagine. Whether you take it from scrolls and put it in book, it doesn't matter. Okay? All is mental. All is mind. Now, the Bible tells you in Psalms chapter 4 verses 4 that you must commune with your own heart. It never tell you to commune with an entity outside of yourself. It never tell you to commune with a man in the sky. It's a commune with your own heart. What is it speaking about when you say with your own heart? Is it speaking of the organ in your body that pumps blood all around your body? No. It is speaking about your invisible self, your subconscious mind, that part of you that never sleeps. So it is saying that you must commune and have fellowship with your invisible self. How can you do that if you do not visualize or if you do not go into meditation? And so it tells you that you must commune with your own heart upon your bed. So it is said, as you're about to go to sleep, you must visualize your life whichever way you want it to be and go into meditation with your intention and fall asleep in your intention. So, for example, and let me make it simple. You look at the trees. You will go to bed and wake up day after day. And then you see the tree when it didn't have any blossom at all. Then you see that it will blossom. Okay? So while you're sleeping, that is when also that process is taking place more rapidly with the trees, but it's taking place all the time. Okay? So too with you. And then after a while, you see that the trees, they will bring forth fruit after their own kind. But if you understand that in the physical world, why can't you understand it in the psychological and spiritual world, whereby your thoughts is creating your reality and creating your personality? And when you're going to bed, is the greatest time to create your reality consciously, because you're leaving the three-dimensional world of matter and you're going into the fourth and all the other dimensions. You can go right up to the ninth dimension, because there's nothing higher than 9, no number higher than 9. Okay, and there is where you can discover your higher self. But for now, for those people who want to prosper, those people who want to live life on their own terms, and you want to live life sumptuously, and you want to use the Bible to do that, use Psalms 4:4. And also, I will encourage you to get Matthew 6:6 and understand the Bible from a psychological standpoint, from a metaphysical and esoteric standpoint. As I always teach, that the Bible is a book of mind science. It's a mind science and must be understood psychologically. So, Matthew 6:6 says that you must go into your closet, go into the secret place, and speak to your Father who's in secret. If you're going to speak to your Father who's in secret, how are you going to speak to your Father who's in secret? Meditation, visualization, that's what he's talking about. But he say also in that same chapter, in the verse before verse 6, right? He says that you mustn't be like the hypocrites. He said they like to be seen and heard. They're talking audibly to a God outside of themselves. They're brainwashed. They're delusional. He said you must be different. He said you must go into the silent, absorb the silent. And that is why they don't want you to practice meditation. They don't want you to understand the power of visualization. Do you realize that everything in this world, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagine? So if when you meditate or visualize is of the devil, why are you using money? Money was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first visualized. Somebody had to go into meditation and come up with the idea. That's how they get the idea. So you always involved in meditation. Just mean when you do it deliberately. Okay, that is you doing it more consciously. Because you have an understanding of your anatomy, you have an understanding of your physiology, and that is what they don't want you to know. Because if you know that, you wouldn't depend upon preachers and politicians and many other people who you put on a pedestal, because they make you believe that there's something more than what they really are. We all have one power. Okay, and we all been given 24 hours to use our power. Therefore, I'm encouraging you to use your power to achieve your every desire. And just as a tree would grow and bring forth fruit, so too you would bring forth. Okay, you would sleep and grow rich when you fall asleep with your intention. Okay, and I'm going to leave a little secret with you. Go and read Job chapter 33. I'm not even going to give you the verses, but you will find the verses. You find the 3 verses that I'm talking about that will tell you how your command, okay, to your genie, your wish is actually your command to your genie, and that wish will be accepted. That is why you have to go to bed consciously. So visualize, sleep, and grow rich by understanding that the Bible is a book of mind science. By realizing the Bible is a book of magic, and you are a magical being. Magic and miracles are the same thing. You're a miraculous being. You can create any miracle that you want in your life, but you have to get rid of the brainwash, and you have to be willing to unlearn, relearn, and reprogram your subconscious mind. And I can go on and on and on and on. But I'm going to come to a close. I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you and if it resonates with you, and you have a subscriber already, I definitely want to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, I encourage you to get my book called Meditate to Eradicate Poverty. Get that book. That book should be in every home in the Caribbean. And anyone who's listening to me and you have children going to school, that is a book should have been in every school in the Caribbean. But they wouldn't do that because those who have set up the syllabus, they have their agenda. But meditate. You remember they teach us to educate, to get academic education, to go and get a job. But I'm telling you, meditate to eradicate poverty. Get that book. As a matter of fact, I'll definitely encourage you to go down below. And all the links to all of my works will be down below. So check out all of the links down below and let your intuition, which is actually the Holy Spirit, because your spirit having a human experience, okay? Let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I just want to say peace. Love you all. Out.